Okay, we're back at it again, looking at the Wildcat 1000 rack and pinion gearbox. This particular unit has been completely disassembled, cleaned. New stops provided on the inside. There's been a new gasket installed, new bearing installed on the main steering shaft. We've installed 2 grease fittings to where this can be serviced and greased. There's new locks on the inside. No more screws going into the end of the worm gear with the plastic bushing on the end to stop the gear from oversteering. This one unit has had new bushings put in the gear, the worm gear, on the back and on the bottom. They're chamfered on the ends to where they'll glide inside of the box. There's been adequate milling done on the inside of the box. This is considered a rebuilt unit. This is off of a 2014 X. Steering shaft's been put back in time. It's clocked in place to where it needs to be with the spline on the top to where it'll go back up on the electric motor. And that only goes on one way. Again, after about 500 to 600 miles on this unit, on the back side, white lithium grease only. 2 pumps on this one, 2 pumps on this one. That's going to come directly out onto the worm gear on the inside. The unit is sealed up, but again, keep in mind, this unit, along with any others, is not a waterproof unit. We're back to this rubber seal that seals against the plate and seals against the stainless slide plate on the inside. Although the pin, as you can see, it moves because it has clearance in the worm gear in the back. So once this is all bolted in, that pin pretty much pulls down tight and stays in one place. So splashing through the water a little bit's probably not going to go inside of the gearbox. What gets the gearbox is when you're diving in the water holes up to the headlights and running in through the water and the mud, and it just gets inside and destroys these boxes. But with the way we've done this one here on the inside, with the new bushings put into the slider gear itself, the longevity of the bushings on this particular gear should last quite a while. Again, this is a rebuilt unit, ready to bolt on. It's already packed with grease. Seals has been cleaned on the jam plate here on the front. New bearing put in the back. There's new lock stops in the inside. Grease fittings on the back. Everything meshes together perfectly. And when you go to turn this gearbox, no matter how much you turn that shaft on the back, it is perfectly moving with the shaft coming out the front. So there's not an ounce of slop in this box. And it moves ever so easy just with the turn of the hand. Just 2 fingers on the back. So I can only imagine how good it would steer put onto a vehicle where you've got the steering wheel to actually turn it. And with the new slider assembly that we've put together, that's just working ever so smooth. With this rack and pinion gearbox rebuilt and the slider assembly, this is the steering that you've been looking for on your Wildcat 1000. Thank you.